amount of team fighting power that Hanwha Life will have available with this is ludicrous. You do run, again, another short-range composition into Fresh, sure, but I think they kind of reached like the critical mass where, barring Hanwha not being able to find any flank angle with either Rakan or Lissandra or Kennen, things are going to be very tough here.
I mean, everyone's looking for a flank on Hanwha Life.
If you are a Sandbox fan.
As Flay going to be used onto Viper here. Actually, a lot of value. Immediately cleanses the Ignite for disengage. Zeka still loses a bunch of his health bar. Let's see where the Birdle is going to be so lucky. Great little stun from Kingen. Q connects, and can he get in range? The answer is no! Oh man! Very nicely escaped there by Birdle. And
he's, So, that's after a back cancel as well.
Yeah, and Willa is able to just follow him over this wall and make sure he puts on as much pressure as he can. Sonic Wave connects, and no follow-up is going to ensue. So here on this bottom side, just a back timing here for Envy and Kyle. Envy with a rather large lead here in this lane. I think Kyle doing definitely a lot of great work, but Envy as well, capitalizing on the range advantage and the control of the lane. So already a decent look.
Yeah, Kingen has no flash. He doesn't actually using his W to get over the wall. He's only level 3 though. And of course with E, still hard to...
Kyle going down relatively low here as Birdle finds a decent position. No flash, remember, as there it is, the Q. Is it going to be enough as he gets underneath the turret? Vision available as he sweeps it out. And Viper and Life not going to be able to get the crashes. That is the hook. Immediately cleansed there by Viper, but it means he can't cleanse the exhaust. Oh, Life, that was just beautiful to interrupt the follow, and he's able to battle dance his way out. But still, Flash now down for Viper in that bottom lane. Kyle is just running this map down here. Zeka's going to come in. That is a frozen tomb. That should be a dead Birdle, but now Closer is trying to return the favor. The turret got very, very mad as Closer throws abilities everywhere, and finally...
They had a read on the play, then wasn't 100% sure. So we're going to look back at this. It's really nicely done. Right, very straightforward, great evasion of the play. That's not great.
Blast Cone mechanics not necessarily working out. Slicing Maelstrom is still available. My god, Q does so much damage as he flashes on top of them. He just dies!
B1 by some of our LCK teams.
Closer also is going to find a charm onto Clid.
Which angle they come as Willow is still level 5 here.
Yeah.
I don't think they can fight for this.
Nope. Flora is going to come forward. Man, that was terrifying. They collect themselves this one as the Grand Entrance comes in. Oh, there are so many wards on top of that Lantern, and he still clicked it in time.
Very bad, and...
Yeah, let's have a look at this one more time.
Look at that Q. Yeah, it's so much damage. Yeah, and we both get, you know, somewhat of a comment. Kingen rather just presses his R earlier on.
That's a point-blank Q there from Clid, and is going to get a bit of a kick onto Birdle, who's extraordinarily low. Clid doesn't win this one. Oh, never mind! Clid does win this 1v1, by the way. And he's going to escort his minions. Closer grabs himself a heal with his unsealed spellbook, as there's a Grand Entrance on top of Kyle, as very aggressive use of the Feather Storm. Not going to get too much joy, but the flash has to be used from Kyle.
A lot of our issues with Hanwha Life are being answered in this game and the previous one, right? Clid actually is being productive again. This is the Clid that we saw many a time. This gets a little bit close. And yeah, if Birdle flashes this Q, he will die, no matter what, because obviously Kingen, like the wave is crashing, and Kingen can go in insanely well. Like, I can't overstate how threatening it is.
We already mentioned so many times about the flanking possibilities, as Kingen is just going to press his ultimate button, and Birdle gonna get into the brush. Oh, that Q misses. I think Birdle would have just died if that Q had landed. Another one is going to miss. Do you have another one? The answer is yes. And Kingen is going to be able to get the solo kill towards that top side. Dash Cannon. Gale Force. Oh, Super Mega Death Rocket is going to help do a bit of damage to the Drake.
Already has such a big lead, he can auto him down.
Here's a battle. Well, is it? It's a dead Jinx, is what it is. Instantly reactivated his Q. Like, would he also go into the nether realm of that rock? I don't know. As Viper is going to get played back, And a grand entrance is going to be fantastic yet again. This time Viper, though, is going to be punished for it, and the Lovers duo are going to be taken down. They did manage to get the Thresh, though, so congrats for that one.
Look at that!
Q still does way too much damage himself towards this bottom side of the map. Speaking of which, there is a lot of vision down there. Wow! Willow went for a journey. I don't know whether he really wanted to, but he did go for one. Still, a lot of damage being done here, and not quite is the Kennen able to survive, as Zeker is going to rethink his choice, but does immediately come back in. There's a frozen tomb. Clid finds a Q onto Bertle, but they just don't have the members up here. The Kennen's already dead, and those shutdowns you were talking about, Chronicler, they're just going to be picked up here by Liv Sandbox. You know, as far as the diving for the Olympics is concerned, pretty good stuff, as Charm going to connect onto Clid. Able to get the flayback as well as he tries to safeguard his way out, presses so many buttons to escape, but they're not going to be enough.
Sandbox, that's the jungler gone. There is a Lissandra and a Fed Cannon in this game.
I don't know whether this is the optimal play, but it is a play you can make.
They need to get some vision.
Zeker over the wall. Does have Everfrost there as well. Bertle doesn't find the Empowered Shock Blast, but this Baron is so low as life. Just dives into the pit. Bladecaller doesn't get a lot of value as Kingen. Also, not finding too many kills, and there is the Baron secured by Willa. Of course it is. And now they're looking to win the fight. Viper picking up a kill, and the closer is massive, but there is a Super Mega Death Rocket. Envy gets excited. The hook goes wide, but it does not matter because Willa has a Q button and he punishes. Once all of those initial cooldowns go, and Envy, if he's still alive, it's absolutely huge. It's Clid. Oh no, he's going to get caught out one more time. The charm connects, the hook connects, and once again he is dead. As now Hanwha gonna have to run away. The quickness used very defensively as that's a teleport. Hook is going to be a little bit wide there though as Closer. He's gonna find the charm onto Zeker there who self-ults, but the Rakan is already dead. Viper's Bladecaller is massive, but is it massive enough? The answer is absolutely not, as Envy's just having a field day, and Liv Sandbox, they'll deny a soul and they'll get even more. Life reacting better in other moments that they've looked good. Viper is going to go aggressive here. Gale Force now on cooldown though as Viper gets on in there. Featherstorm going to be used, avoids the Super Mega Death Rocket, which is definitely good.
Helping all the jinxes. Oh, we're getting a flank here. They don't know.
Yeah, Closer is going to come forward. Doesn't find the Everfrost value, but can he find the charm? Yes, he can. Onto Life, who does manage to get himself out. Battle Dance finally going to be used there.
Bertle?
Definitely a big moment, but he doesn't have Void Staff as Willa wants to escape. And Willa has to use his...
Hanwha Life are going to try and catch Liv Sandbox off guard. They were moving as... Oh, that's a late teleporter. They have double slide as well.
Yeah, they're going to dive into this pit. Super Mega Death Rocket is just going to help get this one down faster. Willa's going to dive into the pit, but they managed to secure it. Slicing Maelstrom, kind of massive, but now the Jinx is excited. She's doing so much work in this pit as Kingen's going to be taken out as well. Clid is just dead, and we are going to a game number 3. Hanwha Life, they return the favor.
That's gonna be it!
Oh, man.
Clean ace!
And now, from what we heard the Des talking about earlier, oh yeah, you definitely pick Liv Sandbox. After this game, maybe after the next game, now it's a little bit up for debate. As Liv Sandbox, massive redemption in this game. They get that one turnaround. Closer, man. The easiest POG vote ever. Both mid laners popping off.
한번 가줄게.
걔네는 안 보인다. 천천히 해봐. 천천히 싸움 보자.
싸움 보자. 아래쪽 가줘. 이쪽 가줘. 아래쪽.
천천히 가자. 와.
야, 죽여 끝내. 가자. 나이스. 아, 좋아요.
나이스, 잘했어.
야, 태연아, 사랑해. 미안해. 태연아, 내가 너무 미안하다.
나도 미안해.
태연아, 사랑해.
미안하다.
내가 너한테 짐을 줬다.
이겼으면 된 거야.
가자.
아, 쉽지 않다, 너무.
내가 미안해, 태연아.
아니, 태민이 형 나한테 아프다. 감정이 있는 것 같은데?
많이 끌지 말고 이거 먹자.
확실히 나를 우려를 해야 될 것 같은데. 나이스.
나이스.
태민이가 잘 붙였다.
그러니까. 아니, 내가 고통 많이 받았는데.
너무 잘 붙였다. 나이스.
나이스.
나이스. 땀 빠져나다.